Aloha, my beautiful souls. I'm Love Goddess, your spiritual advisor, healer, and shaman, and I am here with the weekly energy reading for June 23rd through June 30th, 2019. Now, this is the last full week in June, like by June, and it's letting us know how fast this year is truly going. So it's like, are you putting in the work? Or are you slacking off? Because I know a lot of people like to procrastinate and wait till the end of the month, especially if you set New Year's goals and New Year's intentions on what it is that you wanted to achieve this year. I want you to let you know, like, clock is ticking. We're getting ready to go into July. So this week is definitely going to be pushing you to see how far you have come along, so those goals and those intentions that you set in January, and for some of you guys, even, back in winter solstice, those intentions that you planted, you're about to get hit with those tests to see, are you deserving of it? Have you been putting in the work towards those things? Have you been learning your lessons? So this week you can definitely expect tests, major tests, that's going to determine whether or not you get what you were asking for. So, there's always give and take. In order for you to receive something, you have to give something. So get prepared for a major test this week. But let's go ahead and jump into the cards and see what the energies. All right, so let's call on some help. I call on fire, earth, air, water, spirit, and ether. I call upon the Most High within me, Sahu. I pay homage to Papa Legba as he grants me access into the spiritual realms. I give love and gratitude to my angels, my ancestors, my way shores, and my spirit guides, as well as my protectors, for guiding and protecting me as I dive deep into the spiritual realm and to see what energies are surrounding my beautiful souls this week, June 23rd through June 30th, 2019. Ashe. So right off the bat, we have throat chakra. Wow. And then underneath that, we have crown chakra. So definitely a week where we are working on our chakras. A week where we are aligning. I don't know how many people follow me on Instagram, but if you don't, make sure you do follow me on Instagram, 3lovegoddess. I'm actually going to be breaking down the days of the week on my Instagram, IGTV rather. But it's like, I was talking about how I was aligning with so many great people. I align with Petrova. She's the creator of the Femme Fest, actually, and they're actually on a cruise now, doing the Femme Fest cruise. A beautiful women empowerment event, a beautiful, healing event. And me and her aligned at such the right time and at such the right place, and the energy was just beautiful. And we got to discuss my summer solstice manifestation party, which was amazing, by the way. Thanks to everybody who came out and supported me. Thanks to all my vendors. Thanks to all my guests. Like, I truly, truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. But I aligned with her. That was beautiful. And then yesterday I aligned with Clairkia, the artist, at the Sisters of Yoga retreat, along with so many other Yogi Goddess. Oh my gosh, so many great people. I can't even think of everybody's Instagram names now, but it was just a beautiful alignment. And that's what this last week is going to be about too. It's going to be about aligning your chakras, getting them all balanced and in harmony. That way that you are aligned with your path, aligned with your purpose, aligned with your truth. Now with this throat chakra card, this is the 5th chakra, and 5 is about changes. So this last week in June, we definitely can expect some major changes because, like I said, this is that challenge, whether or not we're going to make it or not. Like, are you going to pass this test that you've been working hard for? Or are you going to keep repeating the same cycles? You know, are you going to keep doing the same things over and over again? I was telling everybody to pay attention to who they are aligning with, you know, especially this upcoming week. Pay attention to who you're crossing paths with this week, because they can tell you a lot about yourself. You know, if you are crossing paths with beautiful people, positive people, you know, wealthy people, then you can see what path you're taking. You can see where your life is heading. But if you're attracting negative people, you know, and, you know, just really broken people, then you can also see what your future bestows. But with this crown chakra, make sure you're also going deep within your spiritual healing. Definitely go deep within your spiritual healing. All right, what else we got? Ooh, loving from the inside. And look, that's the number 7 too. And those 7s are about spirituality. You're about to get a spiritual breakthrough, an ascension. And it's important that you go deep within. If you see on here, you know, she has her eyes closed. And if you hear the airplanes, like I said, ascension. Ascension. Go deep and definitely love yourself from the inside this week. And that means, you know, complimenting yourself, not doubting yourself, giving yourself that pat on the back, being proud of yourself, but also putting in that work, also doing that self-care, also nourishing yourself and taking time to meditate, taking time to do yoga, be physical, be fit, eat well, journal. These are all healing things. You also have the Page of Swords. This is some intuition. And look, ooh, that Wheel of Fortune, the wheels are turning. But with this Page of Swords, you have this higher sense of clarity that's coming your way. It's not as cloudy. You also have clear guidance if you can see the birds. You're going to be guided this week, but you have to make sure you're listening, because your guidance is going to come from your higher self. Your guidance is going to come from that higher being that I was telling you to surrender yourself to last week. It's also going to come from your angels, your ancestors. But it's important that you trust the guidance from yourself. You trust your intuition. Because you can see things, you know which way you're trying to go. You know the direction that you want to head in. Even if it's a little cloudy, you ultimately know the life that you want to live. So just trust yourself. This week is definitely going to be about trusting yourself. Trusting that you're going to make the right decision. Trusting that you are going to do what needs to be done to get the wheels moving towards the life that you want to live. You have asked. Ask and you shall receive. If you came to my manifestation party, then you know that you're going to receive everything that you ask for. You know, it's important for you to ask for help as well. It's important for you to, you know, ask for clarity. If you're unsure about something, if things are not making sense, ask for the clarity and ask for the discernment. To know what's best for you. Alright, you also have Princess of the Autumn Harvest. Now this card been coming out quite often. It came out in a reading I did earlier. But it says, Princess of the Autumn Harvest brings gifts of bounty and blessings for efforts and actions of the past. It is a time when the fruits of your labor is ripe for the picking. A beautiful blessing is on the way to you now. With gratitude in your heart, you will recognize the blessing when it comes to you, and it will serve you perfectly. Be open to receive it, knowing it is justly deserved. That's that Wheel of Fortune. So for a lot of you beautiful souls, you have been putting in that work, so you're going to pass that test. All those intentions that you planted in the beginning of the year, or even in winter solstice, during winter solstice, you know, it's coming because you have been putting in that work. You have been loving yourself. You have been speaking your truth. And you have been trusting yourself. You're not afraid to ask for what it is that you need. You're not afraid to ask for help. So you are now open to receive this beautiful abundance, these beautiful blessings that are coming your way. But like I said, this week is a test. You're going to have to know that you're deserving. Trust that you're deserving. You're going to have to trust what's for you and what's not for you. Because something may be presented to you that looks good, but isn't good. Just to see if you're going to settle. Because a lot of times we would, let's say for instance, when you're in a relationship, you'll go for a person who is good looking. You know, you'll accept certain things from a good looking person than you would from an average looking person or an ugly person. And that can kind of be the same thing as these blessings. It's like, okay, this may come in a pretty package, but it may be lacking some things. Are you going to settle for it because it's pretty? Or are you going to continue to work hard and go after what is yours, what is fitting and hitting everything that you need it to? That is checking off all your boxes. And I'm not talking crazy boxes like this person has to be tall and, you know, has to be the... No. We're talking deeper levels than that. We're talking deeper things than that. We're talking about opportunities. Are you going to accept an opportunity just because it looks good and sound good? Or are you going to accept the opportunity that's going to lead you to your truth? That's going to lead you to your destiny? That's going to lead you to your purpose? This is definitely going to be a week of discernment. And seeing how much you love yourself. Alright, my beautiful souls. If you want to catch the full breakdown on each day of the week, then go ahead and follow me on Instagram at 3lovegoddess, where I will be breaking each day down to see what each day has in store for us. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can book that at www.lovegoddesshealing.org, or you can send me an email at 3lovegoddess@gmail.com. That way we can see what energies are surrounding you. Alright, my beautiful souls, I am sending lots of love and healing energy your way, and I will see you at the top. Bye.